Welcome to a bite-sized piano lesson. We see sus chords all over the place, particularly in piano and guitar accompaniment. So in this lesson, I'm going to explain to you exactly what sus chords are, the theory behind them. I'll give you a couple of examples in typical ways that we see them and some fun ways that you can play with them. And I've also got many other videos you can check out in the description box down below that further expand this topic. So a sus chord stands for suspended. And we can either get suspended seconds or suspended fourths. They're neither major or minor, they're like neutral sounding chords. So if we take a very simple chord, we'll take C major. A triad chord comprises of the first, the third, and the fifth note of the scale of C major. So we have C, E, G. When we have a suspended chord, we take out the third and we replace it with either the second note of the scale or the fourth note of the scale instead. So this is a C sus4, as you see on the screen there. That's what you would see it abbreviated as. And this is a C sus2 chord. They usually 9 times out of 10 resolve into a major. So we get like the C sus2, for example, and it resolves, or sus4. So it's a nice way to resolve, usually at the end of a chord progression. So if I take a really popular chord progression, we're going to do the 6-4-1-5 chord progression. So we've got A minor, F major, let's play inversion, C major, and then I'm going to play a G sus4, and then into G. So that's just a little bit more interesting than going sounds nice, but adding the sus4 in there just gives it a little bit more interest and a little bit more emotion as well. I'll play it again with a bit more rhythm. Sus chords sound really good within 7th chords as well. So here we have a C7, a C dominant 7. If we make this into a C7 sus4, so I'm going to change the E, the third note of the scale, and play the fourth note of the scale instead. I've done a whole separate video on this specific chord. If you want some interesting ideas on how to use sus chords, I've left below where you can find my improv idea on what I call open sus chords. So just to go over that briefly. So here we have a C sus2. If basically I play this in a different inversion, so this is root position, if I play this in this inversion, and then we've opened up the chord, so basically the notes are more spread out between each other. There's 2 notes between each of the notes. And if I keep my hand in this position and just play some chords, and play some simple fifth chords beneath it, it's a quite really nice sort of lazy accompaniment just to keep your hand in the same position in an open Sus2 chord or Sus4 chord position. If you are thirsty for more knowledge about chords, please go check out my entire chords playlist. There is an absolute wealth of information on there and you'll be clued up about all kinds of chords before you know it. So I hope you are all well and I will see you in the next lesson. So that's the end of this video. If you would like to leave a request, leave them in the comments section below of this video. I've also left some videos here that I think you might like, so go and check those out as well. I also have a course. Visit Bitesize Piano Course.co.uk and you can enroll and start learning how to read music. I'll see you in the next video.